to show you this. I'm going to take you on a little trip up memory lane. This is a trick with some children's children's toys. Have a look at these. This is the kind of innocent stuff that I used to play with as a kid compared to some of the stuff they've got nowadays. I mean, they've got air-conditioned skateboards now. Have you seen those? Some of you. Okay, now have a look at these blocks. These are solid, plastic, vintage, children's playtime toys. That's all they are, and they all look exactly the same. In fact, the only way you can tell them apart is that there's a little number on the front. I hope you can see this. We've got 1, 2, 3. In fact, let me stack them up. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And on this side, we have got exactly the same. Have a look at this. We've got 6 blocks here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, this is inspired by my favorite film of all time. My favorite film is a Disney film. It's called Toy Story. You've probably seen it, but for those that haven't, basically what happens is toys come to life without anybody watching. And that's exactly what's going to happen here, because this stack always wants to match this stack. Now, when I first told my mum this, you know what she said? She said, "What a load of blocks." Well, that's what I thought she said anyway. So look, here's what I mean. I'm going to do a quick demonstration. If I take the 3 and just a 3 and twist it around just like this, now this stack wants to match it, but it can't match it with everybody watching, and that's why we have this tube, and this tube will go over the top, and it covers them exactly. Now, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Well, these are cubes in a tube. I say the magic words from Toy Story. Andy's coming, and then we should have... You see a matching stack of blocks. You see, that's the kind of thing I mean. Now, I did this on TikTok quite recently, and somebody said it's all done with magnets. When it's not magnets, and it's not Letraset, it's not a bloke under the table for 20 quid, although I would have been the first. So can I make this even more impossible? Well, of course I can. But first, I need to straighten out my piles, because apparently it stops them from itching. And... and I'm going to reverse these ones by placing them one at a time into the tube, okay? So the 6 goes in first, the 5, the 4, all the way through, so the number 1 is on top. I say those magic words, Andy's coming over. We should have, let's have a look. Yes, look at that. Now, it's not fair, and I'll tell you why it's not fair. It's because you couldn't see both of the stacks at the same time. So here's what we'll do now. Out in the open, you can clearly see that both of these stacks, they do not match, okay? This tube goes over the top just like this. I say those magic words. Once again, Andy's coming over. We should have bingo, back to how we started. Yeah. Now, think about it. If it's not magnets and it's not Letraset, it can't be hypnosis. I mean, I would have put some of you into a trance. I think someone beat me to it. So it could be something to do with this magic tubey thing. I know you want to have a look inside. Well, have a look inside. You can clearly see straight through the tube. You can see me. I can see you. This is like YouTube. Thanks. It might not be funny, but it is original. No, look, I'm gonna reverse these ones like this, but I'm gonna play mix and match. I'm gonna turn half of them around the other way, so the evens are facing you, and the odds are quite literally against me. That tube once again goes over here. I'm gonna change the magic word to one I learned in the NHS. Have you signed a consent form? And then we should have. Look at this. Whoa! Look at that. Now, I have to be really quick now, because the way they stand at the moment, they form a really dirty joke in logarithm. So that tube goes back over the top just like this. I'm going to say the magic word, Nigel Hogg. And then we got back to how we started. Now, have a look, completely empty. You can see straight through. Now, we are turning mysterious into monotonous. I'll tell you what now, I'm going to flex my magic muscles. Yeah. Thank you very much. I mean, most magicians have a dove up their sleeve, not me. No, check out these swans. I don't know what you're laughing at, honestly. With a physique like this, it could have been one of the Chippendales. Suit yourself. I did audition, you know. I did, but I missed out by that much. I didn't want to work for them anyway. They get paid by the inch, and I don't want to work for minimum wage. So here we go then. Here's what we'll do. Magic muscles, 2 things at once. I'm going to cover up these blocks with my right hand with the tube. At the same time, I'm reversing the order with my left hand, okay? It's very difficult to do. This is the magic equivalent of patting your head and rubbing your tummy, which is, you know how difficult that is. It's so hard to do, even Lord Nelson can do it. If you can explain it to everybody else, that'd be nice. Now, look, that tube goes over here. We go one at a time. Look, there is 1. There is 2. There is 3. There is 4. There is 5. There is 6. I say, Andy's coming. Let's have a look. Let's see. Yes! Thank you so much. Now, we're going to separate all of these blocks. Have a look. You've seen the blocks. You've seen this tube. You've seen these blocks. I'm going to put these blocks inside this tube on the side so everybody over there can see them going in this end. Everybody over there can see them coming out the other end. And everybody up the top and in the middle, have a good look. You'll have your moment in just a second. I'm going to show you both ends, okay? I'm going to show you the bottom and the top. So you can see there's only enough room inside this tube for 6 blocks. And they can't twist or turn. They are packed in there like sardines, and they all come out individually like this. Now, I'm going to do it one last time. I'm going to stack them in an order that hopefully all of you can remember. Have a good look at those. Now, I don't want to insult your intelligence, but do you think you can remember that? Not all of you answered, though, to be fair, did you? Now, look, I'm going to stack these ones in exactly the same order, just here, all right? Now, before we go any further, have a look at these blocks. I'm going to spin them around so you can see the numbers are only on the one side. Very important, only on the one side. This tube, which you've seen straight through, is going to go over the top of these ones here. Now, you're sat there thinking, I do not understand what's going to happen. There's 2 stacks of blocks there. Both of them look exactly the same. One of them is covered up with the tube. Where's the trick? Where's the trick? Here's the trick. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you very much indeed.